Hater, to who all it may concern. Sorry, a laptop is a laptop. Love, 1045.
Tops are ready. Ready to go?
Okay.
In 5, 4, 3, 2.
Sorry, this laptop is taking a while.
And action.
It's not a Mac.
4.
These are the PNC News. With your head anchor, Tabiso Dirubitsa Noha.
Wow.
And your weatherman, the very cool Alfred Lichadima. And on sports, the very unfit Eusebius Swinya. On economics, it's the very beautiful Joyce D. Chilide. And on criminal news, the epitome of criminality. The one and only Makoda 211.
There were so much shots, gunshots which went around.
Only on PNC News. Kiditaba, the serious.
Oh, where is everyone?
PNC News.
And then Benzagalan.
Dumelang Kinna Tabiso Dirupitsanocha, aka Taps on News. Welcome to PNC News. We kick off this bulletin today in celebration of Women's Month. MacG has been selected by the number one, Ntate Cyril Ramaphosa, to be the acting president of South Africa.
Acting president, congratulations and everything of the best. Thank you very much. Thank you. On a lighter note, acting president, I wanted to find out whether it's a coincidence that on a day when you become acting president and you take charge, certain political developments happen the way they are happening.
But since then, strange things have been happening. We start off with a love made in heaven resulting in a breakup. It seems Julius Malema and Floyd Chivambu have separated. We don't know the reasons, but speculation is that the petty was becoming too much for Floyd's ears. He has now migrated south to the Zulus, where he has joined the MK party.
I've decided not to renew the membership of the EFF because I will join and participate in Umkhonto Wesizwe party. I am not going to speak here in Winnie-Madikizela Mandela House as to what is the basis of that, because that will be tantamount to campaigning already for Umkhonto Wesizwe party. So I'm going to be actively involved in Umkhonto Wesizwe party and shape its direction and the politics that are obtaining today in South Africa. So that is to end the uncertainty or speculations that have been obtaining in terms of what is going to happen.
Sikufisela indlela enhle uqhubeke ngomsebenzi wakho lapho emgaqweni.
George Cook.
This was very sad news for Julius Malema, where he took to online to express that this loss was just as hurtful as a grief.
When he sent me a letter yesterday, I felt the same pain when I received the news of the passing away of my mother. Because Floyd, to me, is not just a comrade, he's a brother. And he will remain a brother even when he pursues his political career differently. We formed this organization together. And I've told him that resigning from the EFF is equal to resigning from himself, because this is his organization.
Our thoughts and our prayers are with the CIC at this moment.
Whippy, but better combined.
In other news, legendary sketchmaker and director who has 4 children with 1 woman, Uncle Scrooge, was seen going after Podcast and Chill co-host Sol Penduka. It seems that someone compared him to Saul, and offense took offense to that, saying that he is not that dark.
Girls come up to me, oh, excited, and I'm thinking, oh yeah, they're just gonna want pictures or whatever. It's the usual. And they was legit not making fun of me. They thought I was offensive Moase.
And like, you kind of look like Saul Penduga, eh? What did you say? You are Saul Penduga. Look behind you. Hey, Kimangu, my hitman. You're what? You're fired. Don't call me Saul Penduga. Nook.
This has sent ripples down the dark black community. Many people angered, releasing statements like Tony Korojo and the basketball team from Sudan.
Offensive Mose must be cancelled. Black people have been managalized more than just regular black people. Are they regular black people? We can see them. Can't say the same about. So cancelang diamond, Aisha Apu Dida. Why is it black Mampatile? No. Why must the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice be? Black people are the gingers of black people. I don't even have a shadow. And the sad part is, most of y'all didn't realize that I'm not wearing a shirt.
In other news, under the presidency of MacG Motshekga, legendary comedian and comedy ancestor David Gow was seen trying to spark a Twitter war with Lord Gayton Mackenzie, trying to call him out, saying, what would it take for comedians to get a meeting with him? Should we enter the Olympics or die? Lord Gayton was quick to fire back to say, hey, bruh, you know how many tickets I've bought to your shows? I've been there by your shows also. Don't do that here, man. That's what we think the tweet sounded like. In other news, under MacG Motshekga's rule, it seems that a believer, Ntate Pastor Mboro, a man who has taken a selfie in heaven, was in disbelief when his sentence was handed to him over the past week. He was given 9 counts of attempted murder, using an unlicensed firearm, kidnapping, many other charges, which see him facing 25 years to life. The man of God was in disbelief when he realized how long he'll be in prison.
Which is concealed somewhere, I don't know where, because we don't know where accused number 1 lives, judging by his multiple premises that he gives. So, Your Worship, the question that the court needs to ask itself is,
out of the 10 kids he was talking about, 9 managed to run away, which then messes with his phrase, by 10, ngi 1, ngaba slicer. Speculations seem that, seeing as though he's a man of slicing, he's going to open a circumcision school in prison. In other news, our Nigerian South African girl Chidema has finally made her way where she belongs at home. It seems the Nigerian pageant has welcomed her with open arms. She is now a finalist in the Miss Nigeria Universe pageant.
My name is Chidima Vanessa Onwe Adechina, and I am representing the nature's gift of the nation, Taraba State. As a woman who has faced adversity, I want to use my voice and my story alongside with the Miss Universe Nigeria platform to promote inclusion and acceptance. I also want to educate people on the power of diversity to build a stronger community that benefits everyone. So please vote for me to be the next Miss Universe Nigeria 2024. Thank you.
It only costs 3 rand to vote for her. So please, let's get behind our girl and make sure that she also beats Nigerians, like our very own Dricus du Plessis. Dricus du Plessis went to maintain his championship status against that other skinny Nigerian guy who's from New Zealand. You know, our field reporters work overtime here at PNC. We have managed to secure an exclusive live broadcast with die man, die een, hulle weet nie wat ons weet. Dricus du Plessis. Druk, is hy daar? Druk. Australia's far, just give us a moment. Ah! Dricus du Plessis, hoe gaan dit met u? Ons is gelukkig dat jy is hier van ons hier by PNC News.
Hello, Tubbs. How's it? How are you? I'm so glad that you brought me onto your show. This is amazing. Dankie, man.
Druk, ons het 'n few vrae vir jou om te geask, man. Druk, who is the real African?
Well, you know what, Tubbs? Now they know who the true African is. Because I said it. We breathe African air. I know things about this country. I can say Saurabona, you know, Ninkona Ranjani, Sitelo Tefula Labantu Apatatu. I know this stuff, so I'm African.
Druk, there was a post that the Nigerian posted circulating your packages. And then he asked, who is the real African? Druk, apparently you said yours was tucked back in.
Let me just tell you, okay? Sometimes during the fight, I have to tuck mine. So I tuck mine in just for safety purposes in case it strangles someone. Because you never know, it could actually get a mind of its own. You know, this Afrikaans, eh?
Drukkus, ons believe you, my broer. Drukkus, what was some of the techniques that were employed during this fight from Israel?
Well, obviously, Israel is from Nigeria, so I felt like I was being scammed. He said he couldn't kick, but that guy can frickin' kick. I'll tell you that now. And let me tell you, he doesn't put roll-on on. I can tell you that now. I was in a cage with him, and he definitely doesn't use that. And he kept on telling me that Amapiano is from Nigeria.
Tell us, Drukkus, what does this win mean for South Africa?
Well, this means a lot for South Africa because it shows that I am the middleweight champion and I defended my title.
Tell us, Drukkus, what is the thing that they know now? Wat weet hulle ons?
They know a lot of things about South Africa now. They know, well, things that I know. And what I know is the color of a zebra, and I know what grass is made out of.
Drukkus, any last words to the South Africans who are cheering for you? We are so proud of you, Drukkus.
Oh, you guys have always supported me. I mean, you people have always supported me, which is great, you know. I just love that about this country. Dana White said he's going to bring the UFC to South Africa, and I did that by myself. I think I achieved that.
Well, to hear more about sports, balls, and all, we cross over live to the legend himself, the unfit, Eusebius Swiniak. Eubs?
Thank you, Tubbs, and welcome to Sports and Stuff Like That. My name is Eusebius Swiniak, and welcome to your Sports Bulletin. First of all, let's go on to your soccer, where the Premier League has gifted the SABC some free live games, and only one per week. I mean, after the Anglo-Boer War, doesn't the English know that South Africa loves free stuff? But if you're going to give us free stuff, you need to go all the way. You're only giving us 32 games out of 380. But it's fine. We'll accept it. We'll take it. We love free stuff over here. It's just hopefully that the SABC can make some money on that Saturday and then also spend that money accordingly from those adverts.
Yeah, SABC acquired the EPL free-to-air rights package, which entails 33 matches. So we will be showing 33 matches on SABC 3 every Saturday. And that's the free-to-air package that we've acquired from Gemini together with Infront Sport.
Moving on to your breakdancing. I can't believe we're still talking about the Olympics and breakdancing, because breakdancing has officially been discontinued at the Olympics, and it's all Ray Gunn's fault. Because apparently Ray Gunn had her sticky fingers in this whole pie, because she, in Australia, She literally is a lecturer at a university teaching breakdancing. And with her husband, they started a little fraternity, a breakdancing fraternity. And then she made herself the chairman and then chose herself to compete in the Olympics. I didn't know they were comrades in Australia.
I have a PhD in dance culture, so legally that makes me good at it. Good at dance. Breaking represents life. So, for example, when I hit my signature kangaroo move, kangaroo, Australia, Raigun, a lot of people miss that. I'm actually a professor and I teach about the cultural politics of breakdancing. And breaking was invented by African American teens in New York City in the 1970s. So I thought, who better to represent that culture than me?
Talking about breakdancing, we are moving on to the Paralympics. The Paralympics that will start on the 28th of August here at PNC News. We are very excited and looking forward to these games. These are just some of my favorite athletes to look out for. First on the list is Mpumelelo Mhlongo. We're looking forward to your long jump, sir. Simone Kruger and also Karabo Cassius. And my absolute favorite, Deleuze, might make his appearance. So we can't wait for that. And in big news, Dricus and Israel Adesanya fought and Dricus won. I mean, this is a major milestone for South Africa. 2 title defenses. Dricus looks absolutely unstoppable. And most of South Africa is very happy for Dricus. But I know there are some that are not as happy because Dricus made some controversial statements in his UFC career saying that there's a genocide against white people. I can guarantee you no one is trying to kill white people here. We love them. And also it was noted to me that South Africans shouldn't be that angry or taking political advice from someone that gets hit in the head so much that his ears started identifying as a vegetable. So here at PNC News, we just want to tell you, Dricus, we are so happy that you won and keep putting that South African flag forward. And that is all your sports this week on PNC. My name is Eusebius Swinyag, and this has been Sports and Stuff Like That. Back to you, Tubbs.
And in criminal news, a man who has got his pulse on all crimes in South Africa. We cross over live to the one and only Makora to 11. Kora.
Oh, thank you, Tubbs. Welcome back. Yazi-ke manje. Isikhathi samakoda, he? 10:45 inja yigame ibharenga solveki. Ikleve ngathande. Qola ngami ngiqole ngawe. Crime is rife around these parts, but uMakora will always put you on game. Yazi kuthini? Kidnapping all over the African continent is booming. So Umakora caught himself a big fish. Eh? Look at this thing. Right now, I'm going to collect on my winnings. I'm going to call your parents so I can get my money. What's the number?
Try to call my parents. I haven't spoken to them since I came out the closet.
Oh. So who can I call? Because
you're actually the only person in my life right now.
Okay. Next time, make sure to tell umuntu grand. Uma kidnapper the right person. Uma kodo when's a mistake, so ilungisa. Because this guy is still gonna be.
Excuse me, guy. It's they.
Okay.
If you paid some attention to me, you notice that I've offered you a good time twice already.
Unamanga!
I tell the truth.
Umakodo straight, man. Umakodo straight.
How come when I wake up, you're always staring at me?
I'm not staring. I'm not even looking at him, guys.
Well, I'm looking at you.
Man. Yay. Whoa. Lalele. Bafethu. Umakodo straight. Umakodo akayenzi lezinto lezo. Umakodo straight. Umakodo straight. You have been kidnapped. You must behave.
Well, I'm trying.
Yazi. This is yeah. Ngisantshela ke bafethu ukuthi qolani ngomakoda na uzoqola ngani.
I love when you take control.
Hayi man.
Thank you for that, Makora to 11. We want to thank you for this new laptop, my brother. It works. And discussing monies, and a person who is very happy that the acting president is the one and only MacG Mochega. Joyce, Wakadi Cheleteng. Joyce?
Thank you very much, Tabs on News. It is Joyce Wakadi Cheleteng on the economic segment. Today we are going to be discussing one of the biggest problems South African casinos are facing, which is the deterioration in casinomics. Now, this sector has been in a poor condition because it's been led by the poorest management in government. Now, as it stands, there are street vendors who are struggling to keep their prices at a minimum and have seen that competing with big chain stores is the only way they're going to combat this problem. In kasi economics, things such as chappies, go slows, tomatoes, umbila aka the corn, as well as loose draw have become exponentially expensive. And now I'm going to take you through your kasi economics. Scoppers will cost you R7.50 per pack in Davidton, Ebony Park, as well as Kagiso. A Gota will cost you R15.55 in Katlehong, Mabopani, as well as Meadowlands. And a 1.5 liter of Crest is going to cost you R45 with empties in Sebokeng. Now you're wondering why it is so expensive in that particular part. It's because she's isolated and nobody knows how to get there. Now, I know you've also caught on to the laptop on the table. I brought my own papers because this one does not work. In spite of that, the news will continue and I'm going to throw back to Tabs on News. Thank you so much. Economic segment, Joyce Dicheleteng. Tabs.
And in today's weather, we bring you a broadcast from the legend himself, all the way from Limpopo, Ribuakayana, Alfred Lightning Lechadima. Alf, over to you.
Welcome terug op die nieuwsweddendesk. Moja wa South Africa wa fetu as Afrikaners. Moja wa South Africa ke goeiemôre, goeienaand, goeiedag, fotsek, waslap, fatuk, le faster. Wa fetu moja wa South Africa, o gamama Nigerian. It strangles Nigerians and tell them weet nie wat weet oga ore bonda umulitshaka Afrikaans. Ke moja wa South Africa, o tla oppress. It will cancel manifestation. I manifest. Manifest no rao trapa mo. And rao trapa lo Australia when adasanya utanya. Mona, wamkhamile de man, kumoya wa South Africa. For this week, I say that we must just ease up on the thinking racism and stuff like that. If an Afrikaner says you people for just this week, don't ask him who you're talking about. Aba relax for this week. Oranya, we cannot drive through, just drive through. Don't spend more than 30 minutes there. You might not make it. Just for this week. Moya wa South Africa ki GNU. Back to you in studio. It's hot here in South Africa. Back to you, Tabs.
Well, that was it from us here at PNC News. Moenie forget, hulle weet nie wat ons weet. We'll see you same time, same place next week.
Age revealed. Toffolax.
Nah, bro.
Lax of Toffolax.
You know, my uncle once found a Toffolax from back in the day.
Like original.
And that's how I had my first Toffolax.
That's wild. So your first Toffolax was an expired Toffolax.
But it's a Toffolax nonetheless.
Aye, that was a tough Olax.
Yay.
My mother-in-law ate a Wilson this weekend and she's got false teeth. The false teeth broke. So she was walking around with a mask.
And you see that there's artificial gums as well. That's the one that gets me. Like, I get the artificial tooth, but artificial gums.
You the gums.
That's a weird thing people did. They just withdrew all their teeth. They just did that for no reason.
Hey.
No.
Yeah, wasn't it gang related with you guys?
No, like women did that, bro. Not with us. Just
I know why they did it.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
you know
I
what?
think it was the start of those things.
Let's keep this episode.
That's when
clean.
it was. That's when it
It was
started.
the start of those
A
things.
clean job.
For a clean job. Cheese boys, cheese girls, and the cheese gang. Yeah. Welcome to PNC
Sitting on the far right, rocking an army camouflage sporty and his size 28 cargo pants is the legend from Leboa Khomu, a man who has visited a grave site that has barbed wires around the graves. Please give it up for the one and only Tsitsi Chimeric, the Paperic.
Yes.
And gunning for best dressed today with her new relaxed Pam with a fringe that comes to the side, all from her own hair. Please put your hands together for the one, the only, Farida Ferro the Far. And lurking in the back with all his original teeth in his mouth, please put your hands together for a man who has spent not one but 2 nights in a holding cell, the one and only Chandre Fonfei.
And on the other side, a son of a white father. Yeah, a son to a white father, a son to a black mother. He is the result of an interracial relationship post the other father. Wearing his navy blue and white tracksuits and Nike that match. He's the one and only. When Celeste says one of the big dudes, Kiena, one of the big dudes, is the one and only Mpompops Mudikwani. Yes.
Yeah. Otherwise,
Under. Bene.
Fele. I'm a underpande. Has there ever been an advert for underpants?
No.
Do you find your things loose? Get something that will keep it together.
I think vendor guys kept going to the stores. Lamangani, false advertising. Yeah, sewer. But all that in vendor though.
Oh, that's why they started designing pockets in the front.
Yes. Have you seen back in the Jockey underpants, they show the front parts, how big it is, you know?
No.
Because they use white guys to advertise.
Oh, what's it? Matthew's here, dog.
Titi doesn't care. 2 days.
Oh, what's it? Hi, anyway.
Yeah, gifted and black.
At least he's got a good credit score.
Oh.
Chandre, it's Women's Month. What is wrong with you?
Credit score.
But when you get to heaven,
Yeah, then
none of
he's
this
not
stuff
gonna get
matters.
there.
You go there with your full body, so your investments are attached to you.
All assets on board.
Yes, all assets on board. If you don't got it, you don't got it. And that's the truth of the matter right there. Otherwise,
nah, man.
How was Big Dudes?
Celeste and the Big Dudes. We did Joburg Empress Palace. Was sold out, bruh.
Yo, that was,
there were 3,800 people in that auditorium.
That's a lot of people.
It was absolutely insane, bruh.
How did you do?
I closed the show.
Ooh.
Yeah, I closed the show. It was dope. And then I introduced Java as a surprise. Celeste didn't know Java was there. And you know Java never starts on stage. He starts like in the parking lot. So Celeste was on stage going, what's going on?
Java raps
4
like
minutes later, Java came through.
He always does like he's scolding somebody. I think he was a Q Marshal before.
He was. That's
Was
how
he?
when Big Zulu know each other. No,
Rome was created.
I thought now he was really a Q
That's what that's what I'm like, oh, really?
Yeah, like he's Q Marshalling, and then when he gets on stage, you know, he's lashing.
Because it's leadership skills that gets developed there.
With Q marshals.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, along the coast, you guys call them condais, isn't it? Conductors.
Conductors, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we also have someone that counts the money inside of the taxi.
You guys are bougie. Yeah, you do it.
No,
They're wasting 2 seats.
Our taxi industry employs. We employ people.
So there's just
the guy that counts the money doesn't sit. So he'll basically like stand there in between the people that sit in the front. But not the front, but like in the front. It's only in Joburg where like you had to count. Like I was shocked.
Here we are independent.
When I had to count the money, I'm like, yo.
Dog, when I was living in Cape Town, when I saw the first time when there's a guy who's calling you to do the taxis, because for me, we know, it was like an advert for like the it's like he advertises the taxi because it's like, hey, this taxi is going to Belleville. Belleville. Bro, I didn't even want to go to Belleville, but I was like, I need to go.
Gotta go there.
I gotta go to
This is
Belleville.
right. They actually make them sound attractive.
Yeah,
Even in Durban, because they've got sound. You just say,
Yeah.
they're like, yeah, ufuna ukungena manje.
Yo, bro.
Sidlala ingoma apha.
Yeah.
And that guy like sticks his head out the window while we're driving. You know that small window there?
Yeah.
He sticks his head out and like he calls passengers
Rank
to
some
come
more.
through. Like he sits there. And some of those guys have like little, you'll see like he has like 3 wooden boards in his hand. You see where in the taxi where those seats where people actually have to walk through and the seats don't connect.
The foldable seats.
Yes, the foldable seats. So that guy just puts a board there. That's one extra place for someone. And,
Oh
and he puts
my
another board and he controls. So you can actually
Yeah.
fill like 20 people in a 16.
There is an
seater.
advert for hazardous.
Yes.
Hazardous moves.
You remember back in the day, you used to choose which kind of taxis you climb on. Like you remember once the Quantums just came in.
Yeah.
And then you would see like a CI go past. Hey, we just
No
look
one's doing
down.
that.
And when my mother would say, hey, look down, look down. Look down. And then when a Quantum goes by, we look up.
Now you're ready to go.
Yes, because it's a good, like, I don't know what it is, but there's certain things that entice you to certain things that you might not even understand
That's
why.
called advertising, my friend.
Yeah?
Advertising is what entices you to do or participate in anything. There's certain things you've never felt like, but because you saw the advert, like you said, you wanted to go to Belleville.
Yes.
Because that guy sold you on that experience. You had the sound, you saw the taxi, that shiny rims. That's advertising, bruh. And it's so crazy, like the advertising industry, because I worked in advertising, right? And I remember at the time when I was working in advertising, there was a stat that they put out during the Luries. They were like, there's 5,600 people who work in advertising. So basically 5,600 people control how the whole population thinks and acts. Because it's advertisers that tell you what to wear, what to buy, what to eat, what to drink, what car to drive, where to live.
Even this drip, it's a sheen drip.
I love that.
I mean, obviously not up here, but in the middle.
Somewhere in the
It's sheen. And the
on the
sheen
good.
always comes on to me from the algorithm.
I was about to say.
Then it says, spend your money here. Like,
And you
yo,
will.
200.
I saw an ad for eyelash growth. Not that I need anything, but I was like, that makes sense. If I can keep my lashes intact, because there's other benefits of the product. So in the advert, you get just the product and the benefits. So you're thinking long term. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have strong lashes. I didn't need it.
Did you buy it?
Of course I did.
Is it working?
My brother, when I
Can't
say
you see them coming out the glasses?
on, this is not
The
a
lashes are here.
lash strip. These are reality.
Hey!
Is that real?
That is my life, my hair,
And
my
the hair
world.
in your hands when you were doing this
Wow.
before you put it on, is it also growing?
No, advertising works. You know why I say so now?
Yeah.
So I've been losing my hair. And
Since matric.
You see now, guys.
The unanimous.
2007, bro.
I'm being
It's
vulnerable.
no
here.
longer a process.
So
It's done.
Done. We are over.
So on
You've
Facebook,
lost your hair.
on Facebook Marketplace, there's this guy. He sells like growth, serums, right? And on the bottle is a baby with a beard and an afro. And I was like, yo, this thing's work.
We are so
It must work. If you put on a baby and a baby has like a Rick Ross beard, I was like, this thing's work. And I bought it, bro. That things didn't help. I think it was like castor oil in there. But it didn't work. But that's how powerful advertising is. Like when I saw a baby with a beard, I was like, oh, this cream or this serum must work.
Man, you know what advert really broke my heart growing up, ne? Scott's emulsion.
Yeah.
Growing up,
Emulsion.
growing up, and growing up.
Scott's emulsion. I like you, you help me to grow.
I like it.
Why? Because you stopped growing.
But bruh, no, you know.
You.
It's okay.
Why, my bro? Don't listen to them. What happened? Why did you not like that ad, my
I mean, I don't want to share it. You share at your own risk. You share
It's a
at
safe
your own
space.
risk.
It's a
no?
safe
It's a safe space.
Have you
Yeah.
ever come in with a full self-esteem and left with a
Yeah,
half one?
Top.
No.
Guessed.
Because I was short on.
Obviously.
So did you minier it?
My man. And I remember at my house we didn't have like a lot of Scott's emulsion. So they bought it when Wisani was born. You know. So they bought it for Wisani. So I would always steal Scott's emulsion. But I would steal in volumes, anticipating I'd grow overnight.
Once a growth spurt.
There was a scale at home, my brother. Every day I checked. When I didn't grow nothing, dog. Nothing.
Yo, and for a child, time is slow, bro. Like a half a day is like
Yeah.
half your life.
Bro, and that thing doesn't taste nice, bro. It tastes like orange juice and castor oil mixed.
Right, maybe you must drink it in your adult life. Like when you're drinking, like
For an
dash
experiment.
with it.
No, bro.
Dash your whiskey, Scott's emulsion.
It's gonna grow my earlobes. Now I look like those Kenyan brews.
Heavy
those
load.
Right, you know which ad conned, well, they didn't con us, but they got me and my brother, bruh. So there was a Stay Soft. There was a Stay Soft ad back in the day when Stay Soft introduced those plastics. You know those Stay Softs that people like to put in their car?
The refills, yes.
Those
In the
ones, the
cupboard, we
refills.
also put them in the cupboard.
Yeah. So the ad for that was this kid who used to go, Sunlight knew what package? Strong, very strong. Then he put one on the floor and he jumps on it.
Oh, yes.
And, and it
yes,
doesn't
yes.
break. So my brother, when we were kids, was what's the
mythbuster.
politically correct term?
Of what?
He had lots of atoms.
Oh,
So when
he was present.
My brother was present. My brother Cop was very present. So when my mom came back with the groceries, she had bought that Stay Soft. So he pulls it out. He goes, Mpo, strong, very strong. So we're like, because now we can recreate the ad, right? So we take it to our room. We put it on the floor. So I go first. Strong, very strong. I jump on it. Doesn't break. He comes.
Yo.
Strong, very strong. Bro, the whole room was purple.
Your mother knew immediately.
Yo.
That smells so nice.
It's them. It's them.
She kicked us out the house that night, bro. She told us to leave.
That is the problem with adverts, is that sometimes they give you things to test with. And it doesn't always work.
Yes.
So you as the consumer, I want to test this out.
Yes.
What is this 8-hour cream?
Yes, guys, because sometimes you must live up to your promise. That's why Red Bull has had to change. Red Bull gives you wings to WIIING. Because there were people calling to say, listen, I've had 5. Not even a feather has come
Really?
out.
Someone sued them. Someone sued them.
Yeah, you have to, because
they drank it and climbed the bridge. But they didn't do, not like
He
that.
said, where are my
No,
wings?
he just got hurt and I was like, where's my wings? And went to go sue.
So you must
No,
be
that's
you must be careful of those promises that you can't live up to also in advertising.
Because I know there's one story I know of where someone sued Town Talk. Yeah? Because they arrived and they wanted to buy a fridge. And the fridge was empty.
Didn't have
And they
groceries.
advertised it with full of groceries. That's why now, when you see a fridge, there's just a few bottles of water in there.
And they have a disclaimer at the bottom. Items in the fridge are not sold with the fridge.
Yes, because someone came and said, I want.
And that guy probably bought for the items in the fridge. Yo, it's like a cabbage. No, I'm buying this one.
Yeah, and it's probably someone who's been saving up their whole. They were like, "Kya bonus sakat December."
And it's like
With my bonus,
full.
I'm buying that fridge with a cross.
Because there was nothing nice than seeing a flat bed with your furniture or whatever you bought come to your house and drop it off.
And
no
then
one will fetch that thing with a gown on. You come out well dressed.
What?
Yeah, you come out like if your furniture comes in that flat bed, that Town Talk flat bed, and you see the yellow thing, and then
Discovery shirts.
and then because the flat bed would pull up, and then the people would look for you. Like when you come out your house, you'll never come out looking disorganized.
are
Like you just
looking.
come out well dressed to your neighbors and smile. Yes.
Yeah, when your furniture is
mine.
arriving, well.
But you know, here's my thing about advertising. Like growing up, I wasn't allowed to watch a lot of TV shows. So the adverts felt like time for children to watch because a lot of it is jingles It's sing along.
There was a lot more effort put into advertising, I believe, back in the day,
Yes.
because it had to communicate to a larger audience. Now algorithms can just tailor make. Oh, this is this person.
Yeah, so let's
watch
suggest this, yes.
But yes, continue.
So you let's say you're watching the news, for instance. I'm not necessarily somebody who loves watching the news. Also, the news are not entertaining. It's like scary, murderers and all that stuff. We're always waiting for the weather guy. Ooh, kumklo, peh. That guy was you remember the guy?
Makes sense.
Yeah.
A lot. Makes sense a lot.
I get it now.
Yeah, so we're always waiting for that guy. But in between, you could get all these cool ads that you could watch and sing along to and kind of be involved in the thing. Because otherwise, if you're not watching TV, especially at night, what are you doing in the household? You're either sleeping or watching TV. There's no PlayStation. There's no, let me go talk to my father about my problems. You know?
Yeah. Also, like, I always wondered why they don't show the toy ads during the day. Because they're like, we're not going to waste money. You guys don't have money.
Yeah,
we're going to wait till 5. Because they used to play those toys ads like 4 to 6. And then, because the parents were home and like, Daddy, I want that.
Yeah, because you see, it's intentionally done that way. Because if I play the ad at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, you just got home from school, but the person who's going to buy you the toy is not there. I need the person who is buying the toy to be present when you lose your mind.
Yes.
When that yo firepower comes on, yo firepower.
What's crazy for me is that I don't think we realize everything around us is an ad.
Yes.
Everything in present day, whether you're conscious or not, is an ad. If I see a nice BMW, I'm already like, okay. That wasn't the intention. But because it exists and it looks the way it does, it attracts me and I want it. So therefore, they've caught me. That's one out of 10,000 that day.
Yeah, it's called the consumer's journey, right? So it's a thing you do in advertising. You always got to think, where does your consumer live? Where do they work? Where do they go to school? And how do they travel? So you don't realize it, because it's also subliminal. But advertising is all around you. From the moment you get up, you open your phone, there's advertising there. You put on the radio while you're getting done, there's ads there, right? You leave your house, you go catch a taxi. That place where you gather to catch a taxi, there's already been advertising that's placed around there, whether it's from a telco, whether it's from a food brand, whether it's for whatever it is. Then you get into your taxi, inside your taxi, or even your taxi has been wrapped in advertising. Or there's things inside the taxi that have been placed as stickers. The radio's playing, ads are playing. While you're driving, what are you driving past? Billboards, advertising. The moment you get out of your taxi, you're at a rank. You're at Noord, you're at Bree. It's a whole situation there, right? Some taxi ranks are even named after brands.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So again, another touch point. Then you connect into your second taxi and off you go to work. Again, billboards, the side thing is the pillar. What are the ones on the lamp? The lamp post.
Yes.
You're seeing. But in a taxi, you can't just look forward. You are here.
You're looking at me. You can't.
You can't be involved inside with the conversation.
There's too much happening inside as well.
People are talking about
Until
their
you
lives.
get to work, bro. Taxi drops you off. Let's say you work in Santon or whatever. Drops you off on the main road. Between you walking from there to your office, there are other touch points. Whether it's the posters on the lamps or whatever. By the time you get to your office, bro, you've already probably interacted with advertising in about 10 different ways.
Yeah,
and that's why Black Friday, it's us.
Yeah. All
Have
of
you ever
us.
seen the trolleys karke F1? Vroom, vroom. Rivula ka 8.
And they hit the door of the bloody
By the
store.
time the door opens, even the security guard is overwhelmed.
But what do you guys think? Like, do you think advertising, like back in the day, we didn't have a choice. When an ad came on, you had to watch it.
Yes.
Now we live in an era of choice where people skip ads or brands have to cleverly embed stuff into content for ads. But like, in terms of the quality of ads, right? Do you think ads are dope now? Or do you think back in the day, ads were like fire?
I think it's a mixture, man. Back in the day, because our attention was so focused on the ad that we couldn't see the holes in it. And now ads have become so good that they actually cover those holes. And you don't, because it brainwashes you. Just like the taxi thing. I just had a flashback of why I'm with MTN. Like I got into a yellow taxi, drove to the taxi. It's just MTN wherever I go. It's just the MTN. But there's the slogan.
Summer.
Yellow summer.
Yellow summer, baby.
And you start thinking, yeah, it's everywhere.
Everywhere I go.
Everywhere you go,
Yes.
it's MTN.
And then
But I also feel like because of our the attention span that we've acquired, because social media has given us this attention span. If it's longer than 3 seconds, you're losing me, right?
Yes.
When it came to adverts back in the day, they told stories. It gave a scenario. It gave you where to follow the journey. You get me? Even like the liquid fruit ad. If you remember the guy in the desert and the mirage, and he's looking for water.
Oh,
And then the juice itself looked like it could quench years of thirst. In every sector of your life, you will be full of.
And a kilo one likufrutuli one.
Bona!
Nyoko.
Yeah. You remind me of that desert ad for camphor cream. Where the guy says, then he goes faster, the water, and goes to the camphor.
And he was a white guy. I was just there going, white people use camphor cream.
When they don't moisturize.
Your whole household smells like musk. Because everybody uses camphor. Imagine your father uses camphor. Yo, bro, your father, your mother. Have you ever hit I can you all use one tub, ne? You find that the tub is in your room, ne? And then you hear your father bathing, ne? Or like my grandfather is bathing and he can't find the creep.
Yeah.
The guy but that time you're also using it, you're panicking naked. Papa, and you can't get in and see your father naked. I mean, your grandfather naked.
Awkward.
So you have to open the door and pull it outside like this.
He's like, come inside.
No. He also just pulls out his hand. You know? So you see the
He
hand
knows
of your
what's
naked
up.
grandfather.
He knows what's up.
Hey, Brian, I've been scarred like that going into the bathroom when my grandfather was taking a bath. Yo, I saw something floating.
Number one or number two?
No.
Hey.
It's a tool with experience.
But talking about ads, you were in an ad recently.
Yeah.
How's the experience there?
Bro, I won't lie. Like, I've always lived by this whole thing of like, I want to do cool stuff. Like, I just want to do cool stuff, right? Because advertising should be exactly that, bro. So I recently shot a Simba ad.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna keep it very hush-hush because I can't give away too much. But that ad, I did everything that I've ever wanted to do in an ad.
Oh, that's
It's got action. It's got aging. I'm a father. There's so many things that happens in that ad.
And then dancing?
And then I become a
dancing.
I'm a
Did you
secret
dance?
spy. No, I did not dance. So that's the one thing.
No, that's a good
Thank the Lord.
Yeah, so here's the thing, guys. When it comes to dancing, and I've had to do that a couple of times on ads that I've shot before, where like, okay, and then in this next scene you dance. I was like, hey.
I won't lie.
Another black dancing for stuff.
Things.
What? No, guys, that's what's happening.
Dance for everything.
We dance for
guys.
everything in this
Why must
country,
we
bro.
be jingling?
Kevin Scone, what is the
My man.
Heartband cannot stop me from doing this move.
You know what? When people are dancing, it go in synchrony.
Like, why?
Indigestion.
Now there are girls who are saying you can be free in this bed. Dance like me. No. You know you're wrong.
But
that is lying.
That's the problem with growing up, though, is that you start to see like the cracks of it. Like
Eish.
I used to enjoy this adverts. Dancing was nice, but now you're like,
Why are we dancing for everything?
For everything.
There was an ad where we were dancing for cockroaches. Where the lady goes,
yeah.
Why are we dancing for everything?
And the cockroaches are only in our houses.
Yes.
Man, I've never seen a black exterminator. Not one black exterminator where someone says, me, any cockroach, I'll kill it.
Even if we did UNICEF ads, if we did them, they were going to make the people dance.
Dance for that
As
cup.
you can see,
As
these people need your donations.
Your hands can't be that close to the stomach, remember?
And also when they show germs, I don't know why they always make that guy a Zulu guy to play a germ.
I'm a germ.
The germ.
Even Louis was Zulu.
Me is aggressive.
The champs.
Ma-champs. Tala waja bazama kusfasha out nyeke balunge bazosithola la basiyela. Yeah. Imilobo mnyameni. Diarrhea yonke into. Singalesi domestos. Isikhathi sami sokubhora man.
My favorite ad of life. Israel is a legend for that, bro. But you know what's my thing? You know what's my thing with ads, ne? The only thing I don't like about certain advertising is I don't like how it's not honest. Right? I feel like there's certain ads where they like, be honest, bro. I've never seen an alcohol ad with anyone drunk.
Yep.
True, they always have a
Always
good time.
tapelo, be having a good time with the big bosses, and I'm like,
Tell the truth. Show us 4 drinks later.
boy.
Important.
Where's the guy trying to steal our alcohol? You know that guy that just,
Always hands in the bucket.
Where's the talker too much? You know the guy who's just talking. I love your comment. Why do you have a glass? Why, my brother? Why?
Where's the guy that says, no, bring your CVs, I'll find work for you?
Always.
Where's that guy?
Talking about always, I've never seen an honest pad ad.
True.
Right?
True.
Like you said earlier, they're always
True.
dancing. In the morning, I check.
And it's long
In the night, I
lives.
check.
Long
In the
lives.
evening, I check. Always. Have the happy periods. Have a happy what?
Ngomong wafesha.
But it's also when you know
Something.
So I wanna know, what would an honest pad ad look like?
Ooh.
How does a period? Let's look at the honest.
Just watch.
Oh, okay.
Ish.
I'll watch.
I can't tell you.
I'll watch.
I just want to know, how does an honest pad ad look like?
Yes.
So, babe, what do you want to watch?
Can we watch Gossip Girl? I need to catch up.
Cool. You can do
What
that.
do you mean cool? That time of the month? What does cool mean? Is that okay? Is that yes? Is that no? Okay, so here's the problem. I find it very difficult when you have to sit on your brain and I must use mine. I must take mine out of the cupboard and use it. I'm sorry. Yes. I have to choose what you're going to wear. I must choose what shop you're going to go and get these things at. Then I have to choose to call your mother and tell her, no, don't bring the salad. And I must choose to be the bad guy. Then you choose to keep quiet in the background while you're looking at us bickering on top of each other like dogs in a bloody cage. Try No Waste Pads. Nothing gets in or out. Then the chicken doesn't have enough salt. Then you're going to choose to decide to come to me and tell me, hey babe, there's no salt in the chicken. The cupboard is there. Make a choice to decide to be who you want to be in life, because at this current moment.
Yeah, you see that one, I
That's the
believe.
real- that's the real.
That's how it should be.
I can't keep lying. I can't explain the pain. It's indescribable. Like, for the fact that we are able to walk around and still have conversations while body parts are being ripped from your insides, and you must smile. Then you'll have someone ask you, where is my jersey? How, say? How now, brown cow? Maybe use your brain.
It feels like little miners that are inside.
They are just...
No, that's the Gaviscon one. Firefighters.
No, actually, we did a gig where we were hooked up to period emulating equipment. So they put the equipment on you and it will emulate how a period feels.
How did it
And then we
feel?
had to do comedy. Oh, it was fine. I was like, I'm joking. Marina, I'm joking.
You're like, this is complaining for nothing.
I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. Actually, it was very uncomfortable. It really felt that's a lot of pain to go through. You know, I even felt my lady, so I was like, yo, my heart goes out to you.
For that day, because
Yes.
after that you forget.
Wasn't it that machine they used to sell on Glomel ads where they used to put like
Give
they
you
said
abs.
you get a 6-pack if you press that machine. If you have that machine.
It might be the same one.
No.
You sold it.
No,
No,
but
but it was sold by Billy Blacks. Hey, Billy Blacks was my hero, bruh.
What's his name?
Billy Blacks.
Billy Blacks.
Billy Blanks.
Taibo.
Yes, Taibo.
Hey, brother, they used to sell us gangster. Remember that thing that looked like a bow and arrow that you used to the
Those
crunch?
things were weird, man.
Yes.
And it had a contraption that would sit here and you have to push in.
My
Oh, well,
father's-
those things were suggestive.
My father still has those marks. They never went away. It's like a taxi driver, you know. He used that thing every day. But he had nice abs.
My God.
Let's do. I was never like when they sold fitness. I always wonder who they were selling to because I didn't see anybody in my direct world that was into fitness.
What do you mean?
Like there was a lot of fitness infomercials growing up, like a lot. But like you could see
Back in the day, there was a lot more positive advertising. There was a lot of fitness stuff.
Yeah.
There was a lot of like home usage things.
Yeah.
There was a lot of furniture adverts. Like back in the day, furniture companies used to own the ad space. And there was toys and stuff. These days, it's gambling and...
Yeah, it's actually
It's all
funny.
weird
that you say-
things.
It was
hectic things now.
It was emphasizing a certain lifestyle that actually existed back then.
Yeah.
Family,
Realistic.
like back then when you get money, like the first thing you do is like, I'm gonna buy my parents a room divider.
Yeah.
Or I'm gonna do something at
It was
home.
furniture. It was positive
It was
things. Now it's
homemaking.
gambling and men's clinic.
Yeah, no, gambling. No, I mean, back then, men's clinic, you know,
It was
used to
actually quite
hit.
big.
Yeah,
hey.
it used to hit, you know.
They used to have men's. And do you remember that man? Who's this
The fat
man?
guy, I remember.
No,
Who never wanted to... his wife always kept...
Leonardo da
That
Vinci's painting.
man was everywhere.
The
That
Vitruvian
man. That
Men's
man
clinic.
with that body, that muscle body. That man was on TV.
All the time.
He was.
And it was, but also it was, you know, your health was a thing that we all talk about. Nowadays, there's no ads that like kind of tell us to talk about our health on TV. Like back then, there
is. Matt Lemon.
Well, bro.
This now.
Remember the Sangoma that used to give everyone Matt Lemon? There was a line outside his house.
Sometimes I'm
People would come with real problems.
cold.
My husband is cheating on...
Drink this now. You'll sweat that bastard away.
No, guys. That is wrong. That is
And
wrong.
the black people always have the worst problems on the
Yeah,
on advert.
honestly.
Hey.
Even
Man,
the settings.
Yes.
Like, we are in Kuku's, we are at the taxi rank, we eating chicken, dancing. It stays soft. It's just home stuffs.
Have you ever seen where they're selling washing powder and it's not a black
I
lady?
understand, but she's doing it in the Vascom. It's not even a washing machine. They're making it go like this.
Yes, and I'm like, everyone has washing machines.
You know what the worst one is that they compete on how clean their clothes are.
Batung.
Like on the line,
Yeah.
where this woman's like, I'm more of a woman because
Where did you get your stuffs? I got it from these stuffs. Then they say these stuffs is I don't want that.
But there were some great ads, guys. Like I remember the Halls ad was really dope with Kimmy Cool, where she was a rapper in the office.
That's
yes,
my
that was
favorite.
brilliant.
That was brilliant, right?
I think that was the first time they portrayed like colored people nicely.
Positive.
Yeah, positively. Because after that, Oros Nazi, I was like, guys.
One of my favorite ads, like from back in the day, actually had colored influence, and I grew up to be that guy.
Yeah, I know that, but
you know, remember that ad, the Simba ad, where they had all the potatoes.
With the potatoes,
in a truck?
eh.
And
I want to be a Simba
yeah, but the potato that fell was colored. Because he was like, no, man, I also wanted to be a Simba Chippy.
Yeah.
You see?
But no, but that is a classic. I wanna be a Simba Chippy.
It's a classic for you guys.
I grew up to be a Simba Chippy, dog.
Now every time I'm not in the line on time, someone says, "Oh, he wanted to be a Simba Chippy."
No, there were some great ads back in the day, bro. Those My Way ads, those were lekker, bro. Those were amazing.
I'm sure. They were okay. They didn't sharp, like they were aight, they were
Also, we didn't know what insurance was back then.
Oh, you did. You also did insurance, no?
My way.
Yeah,
Me too. Hey, me too.
You were the part of the insurance company that got rid of that other guy because he had problems.
Even man.
Yeah. What insurance were you?
Whole lot.
Oh yeah.
What did you do at Holland?
Bro, I was a face of a whole campaign.
Yes,
of
he
the
was,
Hello
he was.
campaign.
Oh yes, you were.
Yeah, it got killed by the.
And then when First for Women, Nyana, you need to work harder, Ferreira. These are the insurance boys here, man.
I did.
She has a loan shark.
No, I did forex.
You did forex.
Forex? You're scamming.
No. Not a scammer. Just giving you other avenues to earn money.
But it was difficult recording those ads. I can, just because the way I sound also, because I sometimes like you do these ads and you have to like be something that you're not. Because they basically, they want that. Like I remember doing the Outsurance ads and we had to do a voiceover and it was for the Afrikaans one. And I walk in and the person doesn't really know me, but they're recording my voice. And they're like, my bro, just sound like you sound, just do it in Afrikaans. It'll be beautiful. We'll be out of here in an hour. I'm like, okay, cool. So I go up to the booth. I'm like, with Outsurance, they're like, I just saw someone press the button, click. All right, Chandra, we love that, but can we just tweak it up a little bit? Then I was like, I knew exactly what they wanted. And I went like, yo, I'm in Outsurance. And they were like, yes, beautiful.
How did you do the first one? What was your tone? Because they said BU in the
Yes,
first
they were
one.
like BU.
He's
And I
a
was like,
colored.
okay, cool. I was like, hey, guys, with Outsurance,
No,
you can get
Outsurance. They can Outsurance.
They were like,
Tonight.
They were like,
Tonight.
I don't want that. But when I said, made Outsurance, and they were like, yes.
There we go.
Like, that's the one. Go with that one.
Yeah,
But
sometimes
you would make
I get the opposite of that sometimes. Where they'll ask me to, they're like, we love it. could it just be a little bit more black?
Urban.
I'm like, what do you mean?
More
I
urban.
speak
Urban
this
is
way.
the use they
It's
word.
urban.
Can you just urbanize it a bit? Then you start being aggressive. New firepower yo-yo. It's nice when you play with it twice.
My mother was a kitchen girl.
My mother was a kitchen girl. My father was a kitchen boy. Firepower. It happens, bro. It does happen, but that's the beauty about like advertising, and a lot of us, we forget that when we do ads, right? You need to separate from your ego and your pride.
Yes.
There's a reason why you've been selected to do what you do, right? Before they got you, they had an idea of what the ad was going to be. You fit the mold of what the ad is. So when they see you, they're like, you would be a perfect whatever we wrote. So when you come in, you have to embody that character. Forget about yourself. Don't go, Titi would never say Ignatius. It's not Titi.
But
in
if
the
it's
ad.
letting our people down,
Dancing for me is, I've flagged twice on ads that I've done. Twice I flagged the dancing part. I said, no, there's no ways. Why? Why am I dancing for this?
Imagine dancing for eye drops.
Imagine. I couldn't see. But after applying Isefe Blue, Nyabona. Sapphire Blue. Izoglungi's.
But me, I think that you could do a good first for woman.
Call me, guys.
Because here's my problem is that sometimes the people that they use for adverts are unrealistic to the person they're trying to market to.
Yes.
You understand? It's like for instance, the thing they have on Metro FM, what's it called?
Ask a Man.
Ask a Man. The people you're asking all have public failed relationships.
How, Titi? How?
All of them. So Mizi, Naked DJ, all of them, bro. Public. The only person we can trust is Kuto. But Kuto just listens. Okay. Advice.
All right.
So Mizi. You know what you need to do? I'm like, so Mizi.
You when they don't listen. So Missy, if they don't listen to him, he hits those floors in the house.
I'm like, where's Mohali today? We don't know. Hali's probably in a dungeon somewhere. I saw him in Devon July. He stole my jacket. The whole night I was cold, you know? I said, wow, this is a nice jacket. Now because of advertising. No, but I'm saying, like, you see, like, sometimes
Yo.
It's been on you.
Mohale, please bring back Titi's jacket.
No, he brought it back the next day, but it was hot. Now that same jacket was a burden to my night.
No, we both feel you had to tie it around your waist.
Jacket. You can't leave it on the thing because someone will take it. But yeah, I'm saying that, okay, what I'm saying, sorry, I digress. What I'm saying is that sometimes the adverts, they allude you to go to somebody that is not living the actual thing. So you have to be a really good liar if you want to embody the idea of a good advert person.
You have to just be good at acting.
Yeah.
You must act the part, be the part, live the part.
But you are selling people a lifestyle, so surely you have to live some of it.
If you're a good actor, though, you can get away with
Yeah,
it.
like if I drink metsi moya wa South Africa,
Yes.
I can't be seen somewhere else. Ke sena moya wa South Africa.
Okay, I get what you mean.
You understand?
Oh, but you see, that's also hard to do. That's also hard to do. Like I've been blessed that I work with brands that I actually enjoy.
That's what I'm
Right?
talking about.
Like
relatability as well.
there was a time I did a Vaseline campaign. I was so happy. I've been with Simba now for the past three almost years. I've been eating Simbas my whole life.
Fulfilling the dream.
Till today. Till today. You know
Even
what I mean?
in a garage. Have you ever went in a garage and walked in and saw all the Zimbas, the chips? Hey, there's certain chips brands where you're like,
yeah.
Even the mascot is.
Yeah, it's too
you
much.
see this thing, you're like, how do you sell me a gems? Like,
what?
How is your mascot a gems?
I know the cone. Oh, some people make the cones.
Looks like
Always
gems.
have.
You're like, this is a gems, man.
You know,
Foxy Loxy.
You get to work with
Or a leopard. On December.
Either that's the wrong animal.
Foxy look like fingers with look like fingers with arthritis.
This so.
But that's the thing, because advertising doesn't only have a good side, it also has a bad side. You know? And the bad side of it is like propaganda, you know? Hey, why are you all looking
But
at me like
you-
Oh, you're listening. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. I'm sorry. I just saw Mpo's eyes.
No, it does have a
You know, but propaganda, like you could
they
probably
can mislead,
spread
yeah.
misinformation and would lead to a genocide. Like that's how powerful marketing and advertising really is. It packs a punch.
You know what's the most powerful marketing that can be used in both negative is when it comes in advice or it comes in.
Ooh.
You know when someone when you're 35 and you're still driving a BMW. Nah, but fit to drive the Benz. That in my head, you can as a kid, because of my teacher who drove, I think he drove a Mazda, and he used to tell us, Mazda is the best car to drive, not a Toyota. But I've always wanted a Mazda. I've never owned a Mazda because I learned to know the truth. But that's also advertising. When somebody, it's ingrained into your mind so much that you believe that the car, the zoom, zoom, zoom. You remember zoom,
Yes.
zoom, zoom.
Yeah.
Zoom, zoom,
There's a controversial thing that happened a few years back when Jaguar decided to put a billboard up in Soweto, in Kliptown. They put a billboard up there. And then people were like, why would you advertise Jaguar around here? There's shacks, right? Why would you put up a Jaguar billboard around shacks? And I remember the insight that came with that. They were like, these people might not be able to afford the Jag now, but you want them to grow up going, one day when I make it, that's the car I want. Because certain advertisers deliberately don't put their ads in certain areas because they're like, I'm wasting my time here. That's why you'll never see car brands like Lamborghini or the Rolls Royce, or they don't have TV ads. Because they're like, my customer's not watching Scheme Sam. You know, there's no need for me to put my advert after Scheme Sam.
Yes.
Right? So how certain luxury brands also...
Let them learn
Scheme
about
Sam
AIDS.
ending, next thing. Drive in the ultimate luxury.
Lamborghini, 2.4 million.
Yo! They're going to change channels.
Or pay 100,000 a month.
That is a bondage. Bondage.
That's a bondage.
Like, your mother would beat everyone immediately.
Nice.
You know that we can't afford this. Who beats you? Lamborghini.
Get out of here with those ideas.
Okay, so that's cool. So basically, those luxury brands, where do they advertise?
Bruh, so they're strategic. Like you have to place them in. So I'll give you an example, like how Rolls Royce sells their cars, right? They'll sell their cars at an air show. So they'll find a thingy where billionaires come and look at the new jets. So there'll be like a place where they're selling private planes and jets and all of this stuff. So all these millionaires and billionaires across the world come see what's the latest, you know, or where they're selling yachts and stuff like that. So those things are hundreds of millions or tens of millions. And then Rolls-Royce will set up a stand there. So that, because they know once they see, you're going to see all these things at 100 million, 80 million, 50, then you're going to go see some Rolls-Royces, $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 for the calendar. Then you're like, you know what? Also, for you, that's not an expensive. You just came, you're deciding on whether you're going to buy an $80 million jet. then you see a 400,000 Cullinan, you're like,
I'd rather.
let me just do that. And they
that-
say
fetch
on the
that
thing I was
bag in the
watching,
plane.
yeah, on the thing I was watching, they were like, you have a 40-minute window period to close a client like that because he's already experienced all
Everything.
these expensive things. Now he's coming here. That number is stuck in his head. This $400,000 doesn't seem as much as what he's just seen. Plus, he's here. Let me quickly.
That feels like the garage.
Yeah.
You know, in the garage when you're walking in, and then that last aisle, you know, my
All the
sweetie, my
goodies.
sweetie,
All
my
the
sweetie, my
goodies.
sweetie.
That's done intentionally. They all shopping, every single
Towards the
shopping
till.
towards the till.
Oh,
That's the
yes.
aisle of death.
Yep. And they also do shopping centers do that thing where, like, especially like a grocery store, they would put flowers in the front. If
Yeah.
you notice why there's flowers, you think it's just flowers. No, it's to trick your brain into thinking everything in the shop is fresh.
Yeah.
Fresh.
Right? Everything is
You know-
intentional, guys. Even in the casino. Like if you walk into a casino, those sounds you hear, those are just sounds playing because they make it's to emulate the sound of people winning.
Winning, yes.
Ding, 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 ding. The air is kept at a certain temperature. There's a smell that is made in a casino, that a fragrance that is particularly put in there. And then the lighting is done in such a way that you don't know if it's day or night.
The club.
And then they make the roof not dark.
The club.
The nightclub.
The club, yeah.
They don't have aircon. Buy more drinks. Thirsty. The lights are going. People look beautiful. You take home. Problems. You see the bottle, the sparkler. You can't get beaten by this table. I want ace, the dome. Bring. You've spent 100K. And you don't even have it.
Uh-huh.
That's so
Hey,
scary.
Mara, have
man.
you ever sat down on your table and there's nothing?
Ah,
and you see sparklers just walking past, you're like, yo, nama way. And then once they leave the and the sparkles, you know, the problem with sparkles, they light up the club. So they light up whatever section the sparklers are.
Spotlight.
So now they pass you, the empty guy,
Not you.
and you're just in the light looking like this.
One thing.
And
One
then people, they
thing.
see you right here. There's a poor guy right there. Advertising poverty amongst celebration.
You'll get the bouncer saying, is there someone joining you? Otherwise, you're going to have to go to the bar. There's nothing going
Just a bunch
on.
of guys who just arrived. You know, Jans, when they just arrived.
And they're sitting like this.
But also, don't feel bad because I've actually seen this with my own eyes that you can actually hire. So you buy one bottle.
I've heard
And then you hire the rest. Because someone opened a bottle, the one of the hired bottles.
And
You
it's
have
wrong.
like, like, no, guys, come on.
That
What are
was
you
for
doing?
hire.
That one is a hired one.
You can hire bottles in the club.
Yes.
Wow,
They
why
can come
would you
in the
do
cage.
that?
The ones that come in the cages,
Yeah.
you don't buy those.
You don't buy those.
They are not bought. They are there for show.
They just come with the sparkles.
Where does the sparkle culture come from, bro? Do you think
that's
it's
the
from
mo-
Spur?
Could be, bro.
Spur started this.
Yes, it's Spur.
Spur was they used to bring out Chico the Clown ice cream. Whose birthday is it today? Whose birthday is it today? Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Do you think at the interviews they say, can you sing?
Yes. Yes.
They ask you.
Yes. They have to know your energy.
Wait.
No,
have you
I
worked-
have never. Tell us.
Matthew, your wife worked at Spur.
Told you.
Oh.
You have to be able to sing. I
Teach us,
heard,
Matthew.
I had a rumor. I had a rumor
It's not
on
what they
this day.
sing.
On this day. It has a birthday.
Hamanashina,
That time, Chico the
Hamanashina.
Clown is melting because that sparkler is hot. Chico the Clown's smile is going down, not melt. I had a rumor.
Now
I had a rumor.
it's Chico now because he's
Chico.
sliding down.
But now it has changed. Now they think that you just bring out a muffin and they have you don't have to sing anymore. They literally have a Bluetooth speaker and there's a person singing.
That is so boring.
It's time for a celebration.
What woke Spur do you go to?
Oh, brother, Spur in the south.
Wait.
Nah, in the West
And all of
outskirts
the
are still
south.
sliding Chico the ice creams. No.
They
they
bring
must-
out a small little muffin.
Yeah, and we always fake a birthday when we go to Spur.
They must
Always.
Always.
That is wild.
It's tradition. It's always someone's birthday, and you don't tell them. You just go. You just go. Whose birthday? It's birthday. And then out of a sudden, I had a rumor. I had a rumor.
Yeah, dog. And the other time we come out gang, they even bring out the chef. I had a cling. It's no one's birthday that time.
You're just having a good time.
Wait, what Spur do you guys go to?
Gang
Empress
Spurs.
Palace.
Empress Palace Spur. I go every year. I do my birthday show at Empress Palace. So I actually go to Spur on my birthday in my old age.
Oh, great. Yo, the Spurs.
Yeah.
Hey, the Spurs in the south. You guys know what
They're
I'm talking
advanced.
about. Hey. People are tired.
Don't ever look down on the South.
Yeah,
South is
man.
the
I don't
best.
like that.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Yeah,
saying,
bro.
I'm just saying
If
that's
there's
the experience.
anything you want to get off your chest, just
No,
say.
I'm not.
Just say.
let
I'm
us
not about the
know.
South.
Well,
The
that section is coming later.
The South is perfect. It's
I don't like
perfect.
slander
The
of the
South is
South.
perfect. Kanalwena, you're from the South.
Yes.
And you still live in the South.
Tonight.
You,
This tonight.
yeah, tonight we're sleeping in the South.
No, we are not. No one is coming to my house. Sorry.
No, I stay in the
Oh,
South.
sorry about
No,
that.
Farida. Joe. What? This boyfriend loves you too much.
Yes.
Eh?
That
Leave
is my
Muhammad out
man.
of this.
Who is Mohammed? That is not my man. His name's not Mohammed.
What's your boyfriend's name? Oh, sorry.
Get it off your
chest.
Let's talk about the greatest combination of all time.
Hey, dog, if we're going to talk about the greatest collaborations of all time, my dogs, we can't talk about them without talking about Popeye and spinach.
Yes, Popeye.
Okay, that was a dope one. Zone 14,
Yeah,
legendary.
Saturday mornings and cartoons. You just reminded me. That was a great combination.
That's a hard one. Yeah, music videos and after school.
What?
Yeah, watching music videos.
Yes,
after
also
school.
yes.
Yeah,
No,
yes, yes.
Channel O.
Cleaning the house and R&B music.
Yes.
Tea and scones.
Esther Mahlangu, BMW.
Yes.
Me Esther Mahlangu and BMW.
That was nice, bro.
Makosa and Paris Fashion Week.
Yeah.
That was
Stunning.
That was stunning.
Black coffee and house music.
Togetherness.
Yes.
Black coffee and the text. Yeah, I get you.
Farida.
No!
Yeah, Farida.
Guys.
Black coffee
Please
and
redo that again.
Black coffee
Yeah,
and
but
Zix.
do it factually. Black coffee and
Dick.
Oh, yes.
Facts.
Actually, also Black Coffee and Zix Bantuini.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was a combination we never thought.
Yeah. You wasting my
Peanut butter and jam.
Yes, always. Classic.
Peanut butter
Number
and
one.
jam.
Number one on the list.
Or jam and margarine.
No.
Acquired taste, but we'll take it.
We're talking about the
Why-
greatest.
No,
Yeah,
this
it's not-
is my
Because
preference.
we're not talking about nice. We're talking about the greatest collaborations. Like who remembers?
I'm also saying
Zinger Wings and Simba Chips.
that was nice. Those Simbas were nice, bro. Especially because they were just coming out of COVID, bro. People were always at the
Oh,
price
yes.
buying them. What is this one now?
We're living
That's
free
nice.
now.
Imagine if your favorite restaurant could collaborate with your favorite chip. Like imagine if you could have a KFC join forces with the 11 secret herbs and spices and make a KFC Simba chip.
Oh, you're touching my soul.
Yo,
right
that
now.
sounds
Yo,
like
that sounds
big bag
nice.
behavior that I'm
Imagine that.
about.
That can't be true.
Imagine that.
That can't be true. I refuse to.
And I'm hungry right now.
In
So
your mouth.
Listen,
yo,
you no longer have to imagine because it's a reality. Simba!
Simba is here.
Simba! Introducing the greatest collaboration of all time. We are talking about Simba and KFC.
Now I want to get from Simba himself.
Ah, the Simba.
I loved you. I loved you then. I loved you in Lion King. What they did to you was not nice.
Thank you, Simba.
Yeah. Say hello to Sarabi.
Wow.
All right.
Thank you.
All the way
Open.
from the Kruger National Park.
Only 3.
Simba.
All right. It's fine. Open your boxes.
Oh, sorry. I'll share with you. I'll share with
You
you.
see mascots with jobs. Unlike Sakumi.
That's not right.
I saw Sakumi at Baragwane. He's a bouncer.
Wait.
Which one?
Go fire, no?
Hey, Udob.
Oh man, KFC Simba collaboration. Let's see what Simba brought for all of us here today.
Hey, I wanted to open it nicely.
Hey, my word. Oh, those are dreams, bro.
Oh, wow. What a
They
flavor.
done did it.
Simba rolls with KFC original recipe flavor, chicken flavored potato chips. They've literally put the goodness of a KFC bucket into the chips, my boy.
Yo, guys, thank
Yeah,
you
no,
so much. Yo,
definitely.
guys, I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Get ready unboxing, you know.
It
There's
says
a
here,
note, yeah.
there's a note. Hi, Tsitsi.
Yes.
Oh, I've got your
Wrong
note.
box.
Yeah, Tsitsi, I've got your note.
Oh, I've got yours.
Wow.
No, there's sub notes.
Just have a note. No, it's
There we go.
Because it was our only child.
Hi, Mpo. In 2020, when Simba and KFC launched the mouth-watering Zinger Wings flavor chips, Mzansi rejoiced at the chance to enjoy two of its favorite in one go. The delectable crunch of a Simba potato chip seasoned with KFC's Zinger Wing spices. Taste buds have barely recovered. And the iconic duo is back with their latest flavor creation, Simba's KFC original recipe flavored potato chips. This new offering brings finger-licking good taste of KFC's best-kept secret recipe to Simba's beloved potato chips. Enjoy these mouth-watering flavors and share the experience with your friends and family using the hashtags below. Hashtag in a leather thing. Hashtag it just makes sense. Hashtag Simba roars with flavor. Hashtag Simba X KFC. They say I must share with family and friends. Chandre, Swara.
Yay!
Even mine it has the same.
Yeah,
it was
also
written the
mine,
same.
yeah.
Yeah, no.
I substituted hi Mpo with hi Farida.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
All right.
So nice.
Now I will share with my friends and family.
None of them are here.
Yeah, let me keep it in my box.
Now, guys, I can see Simba is really all about sharing experiences. And I think now, you know, Simba wants to know from our audience, like, what is their, like, their thing about their favorite collaborations, their greatest collaborations. So if you know, if what collaboration is great to you, please write it in the comics and use the hashtags and show us and tell us what your greatest collaboration is.
Okay.
So, Bafetu, you had him, the man out there. He says, if you have any greatest collaborations out there that you know, just tell them to us and we'll tell you if they're good or not.
All right. Using the hashtags in a that thing. Hashtag it just makes sense. Hashtag Simba X KFC. Hashtag Simba roars with flavor. All right. Thank you. Dij, can you clear these boxes for us? Mine is this one. Put mine far away from Tsitsi's.
No, mine I'm keeping here. Yeah.
There we go.
You know,
Thank you so much.
Before we go.
Before we go into get it off your chest, nah, I'm just thinking back to a phone prank I love doing with Simba. Like I'd call people and be like, hey, this is Simba, please. If you want to win 10,000 rand, just we want to see who roars the best. And I should do it to my uncle while he's at work. He was a call center agent. He got fired that day, I'm sorry. But he was just there.
I used to do that also, but I also used to do it with the Mega Million Show. Because I could impersonate Kajisu. So I used to phone people. Hey, here's a Mega Million Show. Choose 3 lucky numbers. Then people will on the phone. Oh my God, choose the numbers. We are live on air. 3. Well done, 6,000 rand.
False hope. Terrible. Terrible.
Then those people are looking for that 6,000. Yo,
That's
and
my
that's the thing
problem.
with money.
No,
You spend
so
it in
at
your
least
mind.
you get 3 chances. So sometimes the other chance could double your money, and then the last chance you could open a thing that you lose all. So I used to make people lose all.
That is
And then
so
I'd drop,
horrible.
and then I'd phone them back 5 minutes later with everyone laughing in the background.
She was.
Wait, my bro, you know, I thought you won 6,000.
Once I called the family and I was like, hey, I spoke like an Indian person and said, we're delivering 6,000 samosas.
Oh my gosh.
Say it the way you said it.
Hello? Is this the Isaac residence? Well, sir, we've got your 6,000 samosas. It's on the way. Just make sure you're by the house. We're also bringing ATM machine and card. So just pay at when we get there. Bruh, when I arrived at my friend's house, the bruh is packing, bro.
Oh my goodness.
He's begging to leave. Like, where are you going? He's like, nah, bruh, there's Indian people coming here with 6,000 samosas. I need to find.
Imagine 6,000 samosas. That is not even for a funeral.
How do you roll all those samosas?
Yo, I'm paid too.
The whole time.
Where are you?
But guys, it's my this is my favorite section of the show. My
Yes, sir.
favorite section of the show. Get it off your chest.
Love
Get it off
Your
your
chest.
chest.
guys. Let's get some stuff.
And we got a jingle. We got
Off
a
our
jingle
chest.
now, guys.
Yeah.
So, are we gonna play the jingle in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1?
Get it off your chest, lay it to rest. Get it off your chest. We can help you the best. Get it off your chest. You don't have to guess. Here on PNC, we're on the quest to help you relieve that stress.
Get it off your chest. Get it off your chest.
Yay.
Shosho Mahrut Mane, Ahuple Shapale, Sister Ferrofai, and the rest of the PNC team. Yeah, now, honestly speaking, I would have loved how the show beats after Robert Mare. It is what it is. Nah, brothers P, Yokopa, anonymous. Please keep me anonymous. Okay, so here's my situation now. So, a couple of years back, actually, I'm like not a couple of years back, like maybe, I don't know, 2020. Sorry about that. 2022. When I was doing my final year, Kometeriki. What happened to Kore? So, a friend of mine, my female best friend, I went to visit her Kohabone, and we were chilling, and she was like to me, Ntwana, I've been single for a very long time. I want your help. I want you to hook me up with one of your friends. And as a friend, I was like, okay, you know what? I'll see how the boys or a girl, and then I'll try and hook you guys up. Okay, cool. 2 days later, I linked up with a friend of mine, you know, and he was in the same situation. He was like, hey, Tuana, it's like, because usually it's either like they have to move away or like maybe people bakena magareng relationship. Now, luckily, my female best friend only has 2 friends, which is me and this other girl on Mustrat and Sarona. Lebako school, Marabako school, Nebakopana fellow school. Okay. So they started dating. And then they dated for not for a very long time. I think 4 months tops. That's how long they did. And at the time I was in a relationship. So they dated 4 months tops. Okay, cool. Now this year it happened. I went to my female best friend because this year, like, the girl we broke up, I think last year when she was in matric. Because not like we fought Mara because I was giving her space to study, and then we just never got back together. Now I went to my female best friend and I was like, dude, we see Kalekesa, Julie, and like hook me up with one of your friends. And she's like, dog, the thing is, Lena, Kalekesa Julie, and Wankatla, so like, and I'm not gonna lie, my female best friend is beautiful. Is really beautiful. So her being beautiful like that, I was like, okay, we can try this thing. Well, since I know you better than anybody and she knows me better than anyone, so we were willing to give it a try. Now my situation is, would I be a bad friend to my boy if I went ahead casually my female best friend? Or was it inevitable?
The answer is you guys want to do it, man. This is some high school stuff, man.
Yeah, bro, you sound like you recorded that voice note under a blanket.
Yeah,
a couple of years ago,
Yes, that's why you're single. How not enthusiasm? Be enthusiastic.
Wake up.
Talk with feeling. Hi guys. So great.
my best friend.
Lishap Machita. Yo, let me tell you, I've got a hot best friend. She didn't have a person, I didn't have a person. We got together. Now we are best friends and girlfriend and boyfriend. Come on, dog. Emotion.
Yeah, wait, and she was studying matric, and I wanted to give her space to study. Next thing, 4 months later, the studies are finished. I didn't go to the matric dance learner, but it's fine. So that's when I tell my best friend, next thing I get after 4 months,
Hey, Munna. Hey!
And another
Learn
thing.
to send a voice note.
And another thing. And the other thing as well, like here, my father left us when,
Hey! Are you trying to be with your best friend or are you having father issues? Munna.
And I won't lie, my best friend is hot, eh?
You tell us 8 minutes into the voice note that your friend is hot. Why didn't you lead with that?
I think that should have been the one thing to say. Guys, I have a problem. My best friend is hot. So she was looking for a guy. I said, I'm here in the background. She didn't want me. What do I do now that we want each other?
You know those movies when people get together after 9 years? This is that situation. And all because of how he speaks.
But also that thing is selling the one night stuff. You know, like Titanic, biggest seller of those things.
One night stand.
Which is wrong.
Because they died on the third day on that boat.
And by the third day, they'd done everything.
Munna.
Rose was preg. Huh?
Kabisa wants to say something.
So I hear what you guys are saying, but that wasn't the voice note. Ne? So in completion, he summarizes at the end.
It's not done.
Play the completion. Play the completion. Play the completion.
This whole thing. Go like my friend should just, I don't know, not I should say he must suck it up. You know, because he's my boy, I love and I respect him, but like, he should just accept. Because if he gets mad, I would understand. I'm with ex, Mara, because of me, and that girl is my best friend. So you get my situation. I get
We waited the whole season for drama.
Please don't laugh. Please don't.
No, we're not we're laughing. We're not laughing. Our ears.
This is a very difficult situation.
Giving Game of Thrones.
Did you say Brother Robot?
No, he said after Robot.
No, he said Brother Robot, Brother Tsitsi, Sister Farofa at the end.
Yeah. I think you guys, you know when your best friend and you look alike.
By the way, I'm a
Listen.
really keep it up, man. Like, and yeah, I don't know, Brother Robert, Brother Tsitsi, Sister Farofai, Sister.
Sorry.
Sister Dudu.
You advise. I was not mentioned.
Okay. Let's do it like this. God. No, I'm joking, bro. Only now you get it. Well, I'm saying, okay, that's a difficult situation to be.
It requires self-carve.
It does require self-carve. No, all I'm saying is that, my bro, this is a difficult situation to be. Have you ever, but it feels like there's ownership type of vibes, you know, like somebody feels like that. The love cannot be owned. Bro. If you fall in love with somebody's ex or you fall in love with somebody, it's love, bro. You can't stand in the way of love. Also, that means you're kind of still attached to the people that you know you've let go if you carry on with those feelings. I think it takes a real mature person, the real mature thing to do in that situation would be to actually just you date the person, and if they date your best friend after that, what the hell, man? Especially if they are serious. You know, if it's a one-night stand kind of type stuff, that's not nice. But if they actually fall in love, you know, what are you gonna tell their kids? Or what's your mother? He was with me before. No, it's their kids and they must move on. You know,
I agree.
Yeah,
Would you be okay with that, knowing that me and your girlfriend once upon a time?
No.
No, but also he hooked them up.
He hooked them up. So
he
that
hooked up the two best.
It's because they were both single.
And I hooked you and your person up.
But don't touch now.
No, after now he wants to touch because she's in love with him.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not as
Forget
simple
everything
now.
I said. Because when it came closer,
now you're feeling the heat.
This is not a thing I will be comfortable in.
It's too real.
But don't do it, my brother.
So advice.
Wait, are you trying to tell me something, bro?
No. I was making the
Now it's
scenario.
personal. Now it's personal. I know.
Would you be with Khala if your person, would you be with your person if you knew that me and your person once upon a time were intimate together? And then I hooked you guys up? No.
So you hooked them.
Well, you did kind of. Yeah, you did.
Yeah. So if I was the guy who hooked you up, I hooked you guys up. You guys are together. Now me and Khala fall in love.
Hey, this is after you've broken up.
Ayo, Shabab.
Can we use someone else as an example?
Too close to home.
Let's say Latoya.
Hey, when it's close to home, it's not nice.
It burned me. So I don't. Personally, I don't agree.
So, in conclusion, advice that we're giving this person.
Can I conclude this advice?
Conclude.
Send shorter voice notes. That's my advice, my brother. Next time you send a voice note, make it 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Please. Tell us, if you can't tell us your problem in 30 seconds, it's not a problem for us. It's therapy. Next.
Good morning. Dumelang. Mamkase. Goeiemorgen. I'm a very big fan of this podcast. I think some of my favorite moments is when Pops is making fun of the Zimbabweans, like the Mdara and the recent Kafafo scandal, whichever one you want to call, with the 60 with the 66 officials going to, or 67 officials going to the Olympics. And something else just wanted to share is that I don't know, but this accent that Florida does, it's just tops. It can make any foreigner just fall for you.
Oh. Hey!
Yeah.
All right, pause. Can we pause there?
Florida. Florida.
You're the Beyonce of foreigners.
You are the Beyonce for when it's all busy. You know what it is, but to Florida.
Florida is killing the game.
Can I ask you a question, an honest question?
Yes.
When you hear all this, overwhelming number of proposals, how do you feel?
Yeah, I think it feels strange, only because I just see myself as a normal person. I just think a lot of people get to see me do what I like. So
Were you a hot girl growing up?
Never. I was always the five head.
Girl now.
That's what it's up. Don't pick in high school, pick after. Be like me.
The ones that picked are not picking now.
The PKH is gone.
Got 3 kids.
The PKH has picked.
With 3 different fathers.
That's not right.
Sorry. Sorry.
That is not okay, Bo. What if the other 2, they were fed up and they said, no, gotta go, gotta leave?
2 of the children already have a beef.
And they call each other by each other's father's names. Yevana Alfios. Yevana Gerald. And then the other one corrects him. It's Gerald.
Yeah, Gerald.
The one.
Hey, that's when siblings are angry if you don't share the same. Phineas is
Yeah. It's always like that.
And the one whose
Just wanted
stepfather is in the.
to say, guys, as a fan, or you call us what? Cheese children. Cheese baby.
Children.
As a cheese baby, I'm a very big
what?
fan.
This guy is not a fan. This guy is watching.
Cheese baby.
So, keep it up, guys. Thank you very much.
Cheese children.
To our cheese child, then Zimbabwe. Thank you so much for those beautiful words, cheese child. My advice to you, my brother, I know you didn't ask us for advice, but my advice is when you record a voice note, don't do it in the toilet. We could hear that you were in the bathroom. Maybe that's
what we are in Zimbabwe. We are cheese babies.
Yeah, we are cheese
fathers.
children.
The cheese world.
Cheese mother, cheese father.
But we really do appreciate the voice
Yeah,
note.
we
Thank you so
appreciate
much.
Dara! Thank you for that voice note.
Yeah.
And keeping it short at 60 seconds.
Oh, can we get the next?
Hey guys, this is Anonymous speaking.
I hope you are all doing great. Pops, Titi, Farida, and everyone else in the studio. I want to get something off my chest. No, I am worried. I'm worried about Titi. Titi has been talking about death. I think for the past 3 episodes, Titi is talking about death. And as one of the cheese gang, I am worried. Titi, is there something that you know that we don't know? Because, bro, you've been talking about death, and I am worried. Anyway, I also want to tell Farida something. Girl, you're beautiful. You inspire me as a girl. You're so beautiful. And you're funny too. Thank you for that. Keep up the great job. And also, Pops, can't wait for the Cape Town show. Can't wait for the Cape Town show. Looking forward. Thank you.
You are
that was
get
a
it off your
beautiful.
chest.
Thank you.
To everyone who wants to send a voice note, take note from that voice note. That's how it's done. Thank you, Anonymous. See you on the 30th.
I love you.
Inbox me for a photo after the show. We're going to meet. Just for that. Best voice note we've ever had.
I see your age in your talk.
Hey.
You get frustrated.
Wait, King. I'll tell people the real reason. I'll tell. Titi talks about death because he's trying to be a death influencer. He wants to work for Iqiboletu. Dalang Funukshona. Here at Iqiboletu Funeral Policies. He wants to be the first funeral parlor ambassador. Minang Khalelukshona. I can't wait till the day I die. This beautiful casket, proudly brought to you by Iqiboletu, is a double velvet quilted with a mahogany wood finish. Whew. Those ones are going to be jealous when they see me.
Mahogany.
I have the best down to earth.
Titi, that very beautiful cheese girl of ours is concerned about you. Why do you talk about death all the time?
Aye, why not? Bring my rope. Let me. No, bro.
Titi. You need to toe the line here.
Pops, put
Now
it
you've
together.
crossed. You've crossed
Hang on, my brother.
Please, this is
Okay, yeah.
too much laughter. It's an
concise
overdose
way, right?
now. It's an overdose.
So I had never in my life experienced death, like especially close. The last one.
Never in my life experienced death.
The last death.
You know, I've never died before, yes? You're a comedian, you've died many times.
Oh. No, bro. I've never died a lot, man. I'm not Chandri, me.
Where have you seen me die? Where have you seen me die? Don't lie.
Give me a bulletproof vest. I'm next.
I keep sharp and I'm leaving. Bye.
No, but I'm saying I recently experienced like death at a rapid rate in my personal life, right? A lot of people, like ever since 2020, dude, I had never experienced like a close funeral ever since 2004. That was the last one. 2020, bruh, everyone just fell. Pa, 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 pa. So you had to kind of like confront it in a very serious time. Like I've never, so now I'm confronting it and accepting that, one day myself as well, I'm gonna die. And I think it's the best way to live life, to live life like you're gonna die because you give your best to every single person. That's why I talk about death because it's like, yo, dude, like,
it's real.
Every day you are living,
you are dying.
You are avoiding that thing. When you are eating healthy, you are trying to avoid that thing. We are living for death. And that's like I'm just, because you're not the first person to say that, and you're not the first person to be worried about it. Don't be worried about me. If I die, if I kill myself, it will be a surprise. Trust me.
To you too as well.
Yeah, like
you'd be there going.
I will decide 30 minutes before if I'm gonna rock. So I'm not gonna rock myself. Don't worry. If you are an employer, employ me 5-year contract. I'll still be alive in 5 years. But 5 years and 1 day.
That's a bar, eh? That's such a bar. We live for death.
We
That
do
is a
live for
bar.
death, Yeah, we do bro. live
Because I
for
can
death.
feel like you can kind of like, if you are over 30, you kind of like start feeling your mortality, you know?
Yeah,
You
in your
get that-
20s, you're immortal, bro.
Yeah, you don't
That's
feel.
when we drive the most reckless, you drink as much, you party as much, you end up in weird situations as
Yeah.
much. In your 30s, you're more conscious about what you're doing, where you are, at what time, and whatnot.
Yes.
And it gets worse and worse in your 40s. And what's happened as of late with me is especially what to Titi's testament, a lot of people I know, very close friends of mine this year have lost parents, bruh.
Mm.
So my mind is like, I'm now in the era where
Overconsumed with
my
that thought.
I'm in the era where my peers are burying their parents. You know what I mean? So it happens, and this is right. Death surrounds us at weird times. He hadn't experienced death since 2004, but from 2020 up until now, there's been like 5 deaths in the family.
Bro,
You know?
every week it's like, yo, every week somebody goes. And I'm like, oh, wow.
It's a lot.
So, yeah, now I live a little bit more of a fulfilled life. And I feel like living a fulfilled life also means being very honest. Like dead honest to not even like to, like to outside your preference. So I live that kind of a life now where when I tell people I love them, I really do. And if someone gets offended by my jokes, I really don't care because I'm going to die one day. And I was trying to say sorry to someone who doesn't give a rat's.
Thank you for blipping yourself there.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know why you were looking at me when you said that.
last one.
Hi everyone. Hi Dumelang. Hi Osfarida. Hi Abdimpo. Hi Titi. Aski, why I'm not saying hi Abdi. Hi Abdi Titi. Sorry for that. Love Osfarida with all my heart. Love her down. Okay, let me get straight to the point. So, guys, I'm 20. Hmm, I'm 20. So like I'm old, ne? Like I'm getting old, and I've never been in a relationship, never. Like even flirting, even flings, even talking stages, no, nothing at all. Never kissed anybody, never bubble into the snacks, never ever. These snacks like Ishmaya. So now I feel left out. I feel left out. And my family thinks now I'm like maybe bi or I like girls or I'm bisexual or I'm gay or like they're always on my case. Or when are you dating? Are you? And now I'm starting to believe, okay, I like girls or because now they're questioning it so much. I'm starting to believe it, and I don't want that. So what do I do? Do I do I become or be in a relationship just to prove them wrong? Or do I stop? Or also, the thing is, do I tell my boyfriend to be that I cannot kiss? I don't know how to. Or do I practice with other people? Like, what should I do? Like, I'm so. Life is so tricky, hey? But please advise me as my big brothers and sisters. Am I missing out? Should I try something? I don't know. Please be nice. Hi, Shanre. Sorry, yo.
Chandra, I'm gonna let you begin this one. But yeah, and then I need to go.
I literally want to start this thing with this exact same thing happened to me. My brother was the one that always teased me. It's like, oh, you must be gay. Like I would just pose a different way. Like I would stand against the wall and he's like, yo, those hips. And like he would literally tease me. And I felt the same way. I felt out and I just wanted to date someone and I made a horrible mistake. And I would literally advise just take your time. Don't be in a hurry for anything. Love is not running away. People are not running away. I know that your father is very happy that you are the way you are.
Yo,
yeah.
proud. Proud. He's gonna play this voice note at the factory tomorrow. What's that?
Utu anonymous. Mara Cindy.
Usindi yolo. Anonymous.
My girl.
That's my girl.
Ati not even a kiss. Wako unomntwana.
You're jab for jab.
You.
Yeah. Yo,
But
man,
yeah,
yeah.
I would literally say just take your time. You are doing nothing wrong.
Yes.
Don't worry about anything else. First, worry about figuring out your life, what you want to do for the rest of your life. That should be your only concern. You're 20 years old. The world is your oyster. Just relax. Don't worry what's happening. You are in a beautiful place. Do not make that mistake I made.
Do not make the mistakes that we've made. You know, there are certain things I wish I didn't have to experience in life because of peer pressure and just stupid curiosity. You're in the best position ever. Life is not a competition. Don't feel left out because this person has done this. Kids are born. Do you. And the thing about life is it's all about experiences, right? And one day you will meet the right person. Whether it's a boy, whether it's a girl, you might not know yet. But when the time is right, you will be attracted to the person that you are attracted to. And the point of being in a relationship with someone is you mustn't come in as an expect. You can't come in there, hey, I lamza this way, I hug like this. The whole point of two people coming together is to learn each other. So whenever you're with someone, you're starting from scratch. Even the person that you're going to be with, they might have kissed someone before, but they've never kissed you before, and you've never kissed them before. So rather save yourself for an experience that is worthy, where you can find someone that you can grow with in a spiritual way, grow with in a physical and emotional way. So where you are right now is perfect. Like Chandra said, focus on your life. Everything else will fall into place. God has someone for you. He is coming. She is coming. He is coming. They are coming. That's what I'm saying. They, wherever they are coming. Hallelujah. Praise Jesus.
Amen.
I was Farida, from one sister to another.
I feel like sometimes we put pressure on ourselves to catch up to things that people are doing because we don't want to get felt left out, rather. And in conversations when we're that young, it's all the talk. Our personal life is everything we talk about. Everything else is like part and parcel of what I'm doing. But the main attraction is my personal life. Who am I dating? What are we doing? What's happening? So in those instances, you can save yourself so much heartache and pour that love into yourself so that when someone does approach you, you can teach them how you want to be loved. Because sometimes we grab onto how people treat us and think this is how we're meant to be. And certain relationships will teach you things, but I think knowing yourself and learning about yourself is the best way to teach someone else.
Yeah.
So take your time. Like, there's enough time. I promise you, you're not missing out on any.
Yeah, we've also romanticized being on the other side of doing something once. You know, once you lose your virginity, you've lost it.
It's gone.
Forever.
It's gone. And the person you lost it to, next thing, go town talk discount furnitures.
You understand?
And,
now it's awkward.
Now it's awkward.
So yeah, dog,
when
like,
you and your real husband are buying a furniture suite, you're like,
yeah, bro. And we've also romanticized.
This is where you ended up.
Yeah. Now your virginity is selling furniture on a Tuesday, and he's late
every day for work.
There's a written warning. A town talk.
Can't make it to time.
He has excuses about the taxi. But bruh, I'm not saying that's wrong, but what I'm saying is we romanticize this idea of knowledge and knowing all these things. You know how nice it is not to know. You know how nice it is to experience something for the first time with somebody who's also experiencing it for the first time. You don't have to go out there and give out your virginity to some predator who's 50, 70 years old and is telling you all the right things that you need to hear. Experience your life. This is your life. You're going to live it once. And then again, one day you're going to die. And when you die, it's all finished. So all the decisions you make are final right now. So treat them as though they are final. You could get AIDS with your first time.
Or a child.
Or a child with your first time. And then that is your story of your first time. Because when you hurried up, because your friends were doing things like this. Come on, man. Let's stop this peer pressure. You're too old to be having peer pressure, man. We must peer pressurize each other to be millionaires, to do good things for our families,
to build houses for our
buy
mothers.
houses, yes, to build houses for our fathers and mothers. You know, to forgive our fathers and mothers. You know, yeah, let's do that. And this is real talk. I'm not trying to be funny, man. Let's stop this black thing of us influencing each other about stupid stuff. Now we all want to drive the same car. Now every black person is the same. Want to drive the same car, want to party at the same places,
drink the
party
same alcohol,
way.
wear the same clothes.
We want to be rich the same. How can we all be rich the same? A black person must have.
That's the
The
ancestors saying.
yeah, cut.
I will stop these monies. I will switch these monies off.
The ancestor came live.
Correga Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, undo that thing there.
Yo, man, cheesecake. That's all we got time for today. Before we go, any special announcements?
Bro, we've got the best news ever.
Oh, yes?
We got the best news ever.
What are those news?
The cousin of this podcast. You remember the ancestor of this podcast. The one that's on streaming has been nominated for content.
The one that's on the
creator
Super
award.
Sport.
Yes. Has been nominated.
Hey, let's go today. Let's go.
Oh. And it's your people.
Don't play my music.
But what I'm saying is, we got nominated for Content Creator Award. Best podcast. Yeah.
Best Oh, yes.
Best podcast. And also, Shanrizi Fanrizi has been. Shanre was also nominated for what's this? What is it called?
I've been nominated for best social commentary in the country.
Love that.
Best social commentary.
Yes.
That's basically reshaping the minds of South Africans.
Oh, wow.
Reshaping the minds
You're
of
in
young South
danger.
Africans.
We are in danger.
And then, speaking about best collaborations, this best episode, Chandra, you're in my face there. Go back to being a ghost. I did that for a year. I know how it works.
It's rough being a ghost. Did you get a box? Did you get a box?
Yeah. No. You just sit there and be interesting. Say funny stuff, man. Say funny stuff, man. Hey.
Talk there.
Even when you do this, no one sees you. It's every day. Good one. Good one. How about you?
I thought we were done with get it off your chest. I thought we were done.
This is still getting stuff off his chest.
He's not done.
We are nominees. Thank you so much to the Cheese Gang DSTV Content Creator Award. Best podcast. We're going to bring it home. We're going to bring it home.
We're going to
talk about the best collaborations.
Best collaboration, Bafetu, on the 31st of August, the best collaboration of comedy this year. Tested and proven. Myself and Shanre are bringing a comedy show, our comedy show tour to Pretoria. Tickets are on Quicket. I did make a mistake before, but the tickets are on Quicket. Get your tickets. We're bringing the best lineups to Pretoria. We always do the show at the Bioscope Sundays, and it's always sold out. Now we're bringing that experience to Pretoria. A lot of people...
And tell the people that it's not just you guys. You are performing alongside other guys as well.
Yeah. No, it's not just us. We have alongside us. Alongside us, we're going to bring the entire experience of this kind of vibes, of organized chaos. We're bringing them there. You never know who you're going to see. If you are a comedian, an upcoming comedian from Cape Town, please do send me a DM or myself from Pretoria. Send us DMs and send us a little bit of a clip of yourself. I really do. I'm passionate about putting new people on stage, especially if you are female. I will give you more of a bias because we need that, And if you are a gent,
it would be nice if funny people who are female just started
doing comedy, because now we're chilling with them here. We call them to shows. They're like, I'm with my boyfriend, whose name I can't say. Eating samosas.
Leave Mustafa alone, guys.
I don't know who the hell these people are.
Yeah, thank you for that heartfelt.
Also, you look very nice today,
Thank
Farida.
you so much, guys. Thanks.
The hair, the fit, the shoes,
I tried.
the secret socks that aren't so secret. Like it's working.
They call this millennial socks.
Okay, all right.
Because they ankle cover.
All right.
I used to have ankle socks.
Even the glasses are like it's a different. Did you see? It's not the ones that match the logo.
Salam Shanka this.
This thing is a lamshanka, this thing.
Do you have secret socks on?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I'm just checking. I used to wear ankle socks. My cousin, bro, he
Terrible.
just told me, you because it's the first time he saw him. He says, now the secret is out.
Yeah, because no, everyone can see.
Man, cheesecake. Unfortunately, that's all we have time for.
Yeah.
We thank you for making it this far to the episode, which is the end. Thank you for riding with us here at PNC. 30th of November, Cape Town, Pop-Ups will be there. Best Podcast nominee, Comedy of the Year award winner, and of course, friends of the guys who own the award for the best comedy show of the year.
Yeah, of the year.
Yeah.
I think we are just the best. You know?
Hey,
They keep not telling us, but you know what?
It's fine.
Sharp. Keep your secrets.
Let them make videos
Another
online.
movie.
about
Remember
it.
to let us know what you think is the best collaboration out there. We've just released the best collaboration right now. It's KFC and Simba. Remember to use those hashtags, and who knows, we could be sending you beautiful prizes. From me, the corn that used to pop.
Titi.
Sort of is in the pizza, you know what it is, eh?
And Shanrizi, the ghost easy.
We are popcorn and cheesy. I'm joking. We are PNCE. That was a rhyme.
And the people need comedy.
And just like Simba and KFCE, we are
Are you tired of your insurance company always lying to you? Well, here at Insurance, we specialize in telling the truth.
Oh, hi. My name is Maximum Kutu. Ever since I've been with insurance, I've been one happy guy. I've been with them for 7 years, and my house recently got flooded due to a burst geyser. I'm just waiting for that payout.
Wait. Did you just say geyser burst?
Yes.
No. We can't cover geyser burst. We thought there was a natural flood.
But how else has my house got flooded? Like, I'm not in Durban.
No, we can't pay for that. Exigence, Maxwell Nguti. Just reverse that payment.
My gosh.
So make the right choice and choose an insurance company that always keeps their money in. So just SMS 12345 IN and get yourself a competitive quote.
Insurance, how can I help you?
Hello. I just come outside of the parking lot, Boxer stores, and someone parked the car where my car was parked. Someone stole my car. My car's gone.
Ish, my brother, you're speaking for way too long and too much. I can feel your emotions through your words, and unfortunately, we can't pay for that.
Can't pay for that.
Never pay.
Honesty is our best policy.
Basanya. Ano mo lansing ka?
No.
Hello?
Jongan Betuna, I've just been in an accident. Appa, please help.
Hello? Hello?
I've just been in an accident, Jongani.
Hello?
Hey, Betuna, ndicela uncedo, Jongani. I've just been in an accident.
Hayibo, wawungabulisi sisi. Hello? Are you fine?
Please, I need help, please.
Hey, man. Sisi, what's wrong?
I've just been in an accident, Booty.
Hey, is that home playing in the background?
Ewe.
Hi, my sister. Accident and com. Remember, page 7. We do not pay for anyone who's playing music that is over 100 BPMs. However, com.
You shouldn't have done that.
Ivan. It's your time now.
Insurance, no.
How's it? Listen, is that the manager there?
Is what?
Listen, is that the manager there? I want to speak to the manager.
I am the manager. How can I
Okay,
help you,
lekker.
sir?
Listen, someone broke into my house. My wall was knocked over.
Did you lock the gate when you went to go see before you go in the house?
But listen, why do I pay you for this? I pay every month, so you guys know that you need to sort this out.
Yeah, but I'm not a security, sir. Make sure when you come in your house, you lock the gate and close the windows. Can't pay you for that. Sorry, sir. Or hope you get someone to uplift your wall.
Oh, so don't...
Not paying for that wall. You can't come in your house and expect things to happen.
It is your house.
I'm paying you. I'm big. You are paying me to do my job, and I say down. No man is living here.
Where did you find your messalad?
Thank you.
Our money stays in our pocket, like Black Coffee's hand.
My name is Gladys Mtombeni, and I am a proud member of Insurance. My insurer has saved me 600 rands on my monthly premium.
Whoa, 600 rand?
Yes. When I signed up, I was told that I'll get 600 rands on my premium.
No. It can't be right. That premium needs to go up. Plus, you wear glasses. That's like a risk. Are you short-sighted or far-sighted? It doesn't matter. It needs to be 2,000 rand a month. Can we take the numbers up here on the screen? Really go up, the numbers go up. Thank you. 2,000 rand a month.
This insurance company is definitely like FSP. Terms and conditions apply.